is R.C. Gopi. I'm a SAP consultant. Today, I'm going to talk about 10 key qualities of listening skill which will help you to win in your work and personal life. We all know that listening skill is very important and plays a vital role when we work on projects. If you are an IT consultant or anyone who works on project, these 10 qualities of listening is highly important. If you remember in our school days, we used to play a word passing game called telephone or a broken telephone with a group of people. In that game, one person whispers a message or a phrase to the next person, which is further passed on a line of people, and the last player tells a message loudly to the entire group. Most of the time, the phrase announced by the last player differs significantly from the actual phrase told by the first person. This game teaches the importance of attentive listening. Nowadays, we attend so many meetings and presentation, but not with 100% attentiveness. And the notes what we would take will be different from what the presenter has told. We may have to go for many meetings with business users to gather precise requirements. However, the solution or prototype delivered will be different from what the business user has requested. This kind of differences may arise due to not listening properly. Poor listening skill drag our projects to run late and consumes more time. Good listeners provide always right solutions. Stephen Covey said, most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. Actually, great listeners are great winners in their work and personal life. Great listeners are great motivators. Great listeners are great communicators. Great listeners are great leaders in all the industries. When you see doctors and psychologists, they are very good listeners. If you go to them, they first listen carefully to what you say and prescribe medicines accordingly. If they don't listen properly to what you say, then they may prescribe wrong medicines to you. Listening is a wonderful skill, which if you sharpen wisely, you can make wonders. Let's see the 10 key qualities of listening skill which we require in today's world. Number 1. Good listeners or make eye contact. Good eye contact demonstrates a genuine interest in the conversation and show that you are so much interested in listening the person's issue to provide a solution. Number 2. Good listeners ask one question at a time and give ample of time to explain. Sometimes we ask more than one question at a time and explain the person to reply all questions in one go. Qualities of such conversation will not be 100% and it will not reap good results what we expect. Do not ask more than one question at a time and be sure to ample of time to explain like 2 to 3 minutes. Once he finishes his reply, ask if there is anything more he would like to add for the question. Number 3. Good listeners pay attention. Be attentive and present on that place when he explains, because our minds can easily catch some word and travel away from the topic. Number 4. Good listeners do not interrupt in the middle. Do not talk in the middle of a conversation or do not ask your next question until he finishes. But you can give auditory feedback of 1 or 2 words like, yes, I know, really, good, oh great, fantastic, and so on. These words will invite more conversations from the opposite person. Number 5. Good listeners do not assume anything. If you do not understand, just wait for the person's conversation to complete. Then rephrase or explain what you have understood from the conversation and ask him to correct you if you have got it wrong. Number 6. Good listeners take notes. Take down notes of all the important parts of conversation as a bullet points. This will help you to summarize and clarify any doubts which may arise. Also, you can send minutes of meeting to a person to get a sign off after the meeting. Number 7. Good listeners use whiteboards to understand better. When you are not able to understand what a person explains to you, then you can feel free to use a whiteboard to show how you understood, because some conversation can be explained in a better way when we draw diagrams instead of verbal. Number 8. Good listeners give 2 or 3 second pause time. When a person completes his talk, just give 2 or 3 second pause time to ensure that the person has really finished talking, because he or she may start after a short pause. Number 9. Good listeners focus on subject. Do not redirect topic to any other topics. So focus and be focused on the topic of discussion. Do not jump to a next question until you finish up with one. Do not divert the conversation to unrelated topics. Number 10. Good listeners do not show the gesture signs. Do not show that you are ready to talk before the other person completes talking. For example, gestures like do not move head forward like this, or open a mouth, yeah, and so on. I believe these are the 10 key qualities of listening skill which will help you to win in your work and personal life. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found this useful. If you did, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel right below this video to get more updates and stay connected. Also, please share this video. Take care. Bye bye.